Look, we've all been there. You've cleared the room, solved the complex riddles, and survived the monsters, only to spend 2 hours pacing the same 3 hallways because you missed one tiny pixel. It's practically a rite of passage at this point. Today, we're counting down the top 10 survival horror wall of shame, ranging from mildly annoying to absolute developer gaslighting. Let's go. Number 10. Resident Evil 0, The Hookshot. It's not hidden, it's just massive. It's a game built on brutal item management. You do the logical thing, you drop this 2-slot anchor to make room for literally anything else. 2 hours later, you realize the game expects you to have hauled this thing across half the map, and now you have to trek all the way back for it. Thanks, Capcom. Number 9. Amnesia, The Dark Descent, The Glass Jar. Tucked away in a northern cell, this jar blends so perfectly into the environment that it looks like a standard atmospheric clutter. But you need this specific jar. No other container in the castle will do. Apparently, the laws of chemistry are optional in Brennenburg. Number 8. Resident Evil 1, The Battery. The classic fixed camera betrayal. Because of that specific angle, the hallway looks like a dead end when there's actually a storage room tucked just out of sight. You'll spend hours running laps around the courtyard, staring at the waterfall and praying for a prompt, while the battery is sitting 5 feet away in a blind spot the director decided you didn't need to see. It really cements that aggressive wall-hugging habit we have learned to adopt. If you aren't vibrating against every texture in a room to see if a prompt pops up, are you even playing classic survival horror? Number 7. Silent Hill F, The Stairwell Key. This is the peak of video game logic. You solved the puzzle, and you knew where to go based on one piece of evidence? Too bad. The key in the garden won't even spawn until you've manually interacted with every single clue in the building. It punishes you for being too smart for the game's script. Number 6. Rule of Rose, The Chain of Deals. This game features a bartering system, but it's a total minefield. These items are incredibly easy to miss, and if you don't snag them during the current chapter, they're gone forever. There's no backtracking and no second chances. As if being hunted through a nightmare wasn't enough of a hassle, you also have to be a master of high-stakes, time-sensitive inventory management. At least you have a dog to help you sniff out the frustration, right? Number 5. Until Dawn, The Scrolled Journal. This is the one-shot miss. Walk 3 steps too far towards a cutscene, this journal and the vital information within it is gone forever. If you miss it, a main character dies hours later. No second chances, no backtracking to make sure, just pure narrative ending stress. Number 4. Resident Evil Code Veronica, The Lighter. This one is just cruel. You're forced to hand over your only light source to a USS employee of all people, leaving you to stumble through the rest of the scenario in the dark. What's worse is if you don't, Chris won't have that vital lighter to illuminate lamps later on, and completely lock you out of being able to get the submachine guns. It's the ultimate setup. The game essentially baits you into failing a character you haven't even switched to yet. Number 3. Silent Hill 2, The Fishing Logic. This one gave the horror community combine everything PTSD. You find a bent needle inside a teddy bear, then combine it with a strand of hair to fish a key out of a drain. It's not just illogical, it's physically impossible. This level of moon logic only makes sense if you've been wandering in the fog for 3 days straight. Classic Silent Hill. Number 2. Eternal Darkness, The Enchanted Gladius. Even worse is the Enchanted Gladius side quest. It's a multi-generational relay race spanning centuries. If one ancestor forgets to pick up a shiny relic in 200 BC, your modern-day character is stuck fighting cosmic horrors with a gun. And we all know how well bullets hurt things beyond our comprehension, right? It's not just a test of your sanity, it's a test of your ability to be a perfect hoarder for 2,000 years. And number 1, Silent Hill 1, The Rubber Ball. This is the final boss of how was I supposed to know that? And the reason we all have trust issues. The logic here is legendary. You plug a drainage hole with a stray rubber ball so that on the literal opposite side of the building, a key washes down a pipe. Because of course that's the first thing a rational person would try. It's the gold standard for inventory slamming, where you just aggressively mash every item against the surface until the game script finally takes pity on you. So, the next time someone tells you that you shouldn't be playing these games because you missed a 360-degree item check, show them this list. Survival horror is about the struggle, and yes, the occasional brain fart. Stay haunted, keep searching, and I'll see you in the next analysis. If you want to come watch me struggle in real time over on Twitch, I'm currently being humbled by a pencil. Don't ask.